Good morning, traders. So, how do we trade the Dow Jones this morning? So, I think a couple of things that are playing out at the moment. And if I look at this on the daily, look at all these tails at the downside, which is indicating there are buyers here. Shorter tails to the top, which is indicating there are sellers, but there are more buyers than sellers. And this has been happening over the last week. Okay, so what do we read into that? Do we read that the buyers are stepping in here and building their positions, and we can anticipate a break the upside? Or are the buyers the retail traders that are trying to push price up and the institutions are capping it at the top here? Okay, really difficult to call for me at the moment. And I'll show you something else in the 4 hour. Look at all these tails to the top and the bottom. Okay, to me, that is pure indecision. This is barbed wire. You can see tails to the top, tails to the bottom. It's messy. Alligator is flat. So if we are trading this, we are looking for areas around the bottom here to get long, and we're looking for areas along the top here, okay, to get short. Okay, so in other words, this is ranging, and this is the top of the range, and this is the bottom of the range. Now, not exact, but because it's so messy, but 26,050 area on the top and 25,800 area to the bottom. Okay, so that's kind of the levels of the range that we need to watch out for. Now, if we break down to the hour, again, you can see nothing really compelling that's going to say that we're moving to the upside. Even the 200 moving average is flat, and right now there is no indicator that's going to help you. Okay, so everything is about price action, and the way to trade this is really on a lower time frame, and then you're looking for price action. So when you see this kind of price action, you're looking for a break above, and then look to take profits early. Don't try and hold this thing anticipating a break of the bigger channel. Okay, same thing here. You see we had this big move down, and then you had a green pin bar off a level, and then a higher low. So there was another entry for a long. That would have given you a long. Okay, and these little moves here are fairly significant because, I mean, you look at that, that's 85 points. You look at this one here, it's a 50-point stop loss. Back to the 200 moving average, that's 93 points. Okay, so on Friday there was already 200 odd points, well, pretty close to 200 points that you could have traded from the open and then in the middle of the session. Okay, now things to watch out for: we have a gap. There it is there. Okay, so that's where price closed. Price closed on Friday at 259.30. I would expect that to be tested today, and possibly even further down. So what I'd like to do is look for my inside tails. Okay, there's an inside tail, there's an inside tail, there's an inside tail. So three all pretty close together. So this would be a great area for me to look for a long. So 25,880 or 25,885 to be safe. That would be an area to get long with a stop below. Let's just use this line here. So your stop loss would be below 25,820. So we could put a trade in there. But that's quite a fast stop loss. Yeah, that's fine. So manage your risk accordingly. Don't trade with a full size position. Trade with a half a position or a quarter of a position. And if it is correct, then you add to it and you can move your stop up sort of below the entry or below this bar here. Okay, so this would be an area for a long for me. Also watch the gap close, also another area for long. But I do suspect we do more of this today. So more of this sideways nonsense. So yeah, kind of difficult to call. I think it might actually be worthwhile just closing the charts today and just staying out of it for the Monday. Have a look at the US Open, see what happens. But from what I can see on the international market right now, okay, Hang Seng is falling. The futures market is fairly flat. nothing else that I can read into it. The bond market's also flat. So yeah, so I think kind of a wait and see. If you are going to trade this and you've got time, then probably worthwhile working on the 12 minutes or even the 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, because you can see if I look back to the left here, you can see how you had an entry here, you had a couple of entries, you had I'm not going to say you would have picked up that short. I definitely wouldn't have picked it up. I would have been waiting for the long because the longer term trend is up, so I'd only be trading longs. And this is where you could have been long. Okay, and you could still be long with this at the moment. So yeah, so everything's about price action at the moment, I think, and I would expect us to close a gap at least, and then possibly a move to the upside, but I'm not really going to hold my breath on that. I'm really looking for longs lower down. Okay. So yeah, so sorry, not much help today, but I think all you need to do is just pay attention on 4, 3 hour, 2 hour charts, even the 6 hour charts. Delete all that, and you can see for yourself that there's no real direction here. So the wise thing to do is to stay out of it. Okay, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing today. Stay out of the Dow unless I see some fairly significant price action for a move to the upside. But to me, if you look at all these tails at the top and tails at the bottom, it's just total indecision. Okay, so sorry about that. It's not going to help you much, I know. But if you are going to trade this, whatever you do, trade it on a lower time frame, and you want to buy low and sell high. Okay, so get your levels in. Watch these levels like a hawk. You're not going to be able to just let this thing run. Okay, so any price action down the bottom here, you need to get in. And look at these 4 hours. You've got a 4 hour pin bar here as well, which normal circumstances indicates that there is a lot of buying pressure here. But yeah, I'll take it with a pinch of salt right now. Okay, so yeah, so in summary, I can't even give you levels to watch because there are so many of them. And my advice to you is stay out of this today. Don't even bother with it. Watch what happens on the DAX. DAX is at a fairly significant level. Trade that, trade the Aussie. But for the Dow Jones, to me, it's just a wait and see still. Okay, so if you are going to trade it, then obviously you're looking for long entries as low as possible. 25,840 area, 25,900, probably 25,880 area. Those are the areas I want to be long, and then ultimately I want to take them out. If I look to the left, I want to take my profit at 2,600. Okay, if this thing suddenly has a 1 hour or a 4 hour close above 2,600, then there's indication that we have some buyers stepping in. It should be moving to the upside. Okay, so yeah, sorry guys, not much to read into this today except complete indecision and chaos. So either stay out of it or trade the range accordingly. So you want to be short at the top and long at the bottom. Okay, anyway guys, stay safe, keep those stops tight if you are trading this, and I will catch up with you guys later. Cheers for now.